Meanwhile, here in Paris, well, Iranian opposition groups have responded with anger at the local police's decision to block a protest that was going to go ahead today. Let me step out a shot to show you exactly what's going on here. This is a sort of pop-up protest which has just started. You can see a very heavy police presence. Now, the main event was meant to take place today. 100,000 people had been slated to come, according to the organisers. They are the National Resistance Council of Iran. They are one of the major opposition groups that operate outside of the country. Now, the authorities, as I say, had blocked this protest going ahead, citing the risk of violence and safety concerns. What the organisers are telling me, though, is that some 50,000 people have travelled here from all across Europe and that they are going to use this trip to rally. So they are effectively defying the police order here. This is one of a number of sort of, as I say, pop-up protests that are taking place in the city. A very heavy police presence. The riot squad is here keeping a close eye on it. We're being told around 20 people have been arrested. And as I say, this is just one of several locations right now across the French capital where these Iranian opposition groups have come out in force.
Yeah, Trent, you mentioned 20 arrests there, a very active demonstration happening behind you. Have you seen the crowd kind of, get aggressive, or did you see those arrests happen?
Look, this crowd here has been relatively well behaved, I think it's fair to say. Certainly what the police have been doing is trying to stop the crowd from going off into the side streets. They've been pretty forceful at using their shields and their whistles to try to corral everyone into this green space in the centre of the city, and they are keeping them there effectively. We saw some try to leave. The police being quite forceful, saying that they have to remain in this location. But as I say, this protest has not been approved, so we'll sort of on standby to see if the police will attempt to break it up. Right now they are not. They've given them a couple of hours, but as the day plays out, we're just going to see how this all plays out effectively and whether indeed the police work to enforce that order and to stop this rally from taking place.
Yeah, Trent Murray live in Paris this morning for us. Thank you so much,
Thanks, Trent.
Well, tens of thousands of supporters of the Iranian resistance are set to gather, as Trent mentioned, in Paris, that Free Iran rally taking place there. It marks the 45th anniversary of the 1981 uprising against Iran's ruling theocracy. To discuss this, we're going to welcome in the Deputy Director of the Washington office of the National Council of Resistance of Iran, Ali Reza Jarafarzadeh, and former New Jersey Democratic Senator Robert Torricelli. Thank you both for joining us this morning. Ali Reza, I'll start with you. For those unfamiliar with the conflict, could you briefly kind of explain the core message here and the purpose behind the Free Iran rally that's happening there?
Well, certainly, this rally has been going on for many years around this time of the year. This rally was well planned ahead of time. Tremendous support, international support for this rally. People had, arranged for their buses, over 1,000 buses coming all over Europe, trains, airplanes. People have already flown. I'm here in Paris myself. I was just there earlier this morning and came back. So this is and the whole message of the rally is that there is an alternative that is well organized inside Iran, led by a woman, Mrs. Mariam Rajavi, with a clear platform, a 10-point platform for the future of Iran that is based on democracy, political pluralism, separation of religion and state, and a non-nuclear republic form of the government, rejecting both the Shah's dictatorship and the current theocracy. Now, in light of the negotiations and all of the things happening, you can see how the Iran regime is actually threatening in the heart of Europe, in Paris, threatening to bomb the place, to attack the place. And also the court ruling said that the remnants of the Shah's dictatorship, which had the secret police Savak, they are also involved in collaboration with the Iran regime in making a threat against the demonstrators who have always been very, very peaceful. So that's the whole message, and I think already the whole world is paying attention to how real and how powerful this organized opposition is, that the mullahs are so afraid of it.
Senator, I would love your thoughts here. How do you think the Iranians feel about Trump's memorandum of understanding? I mean, you have the Iranian people thinking when the U.S. went in there, started bombing, that there might be some kind of, freedom coming, some kind of regime change. How do you think they're reacting to this memorandum?
I think most Iranians in the diaspora are a lot more sober about the Iranian regime, perhaps, than Americans are. They've witnessed this for 40 years through various administrations attempting to negotiate with the mullahs. It's why I heard President Trump's comments about they have 60 days. We all hope for the best here, and we hope for a settlement, and we hope for a peace going forward. The chances, frankly, of the mullahs complying with that agreement, keeping their word, being honest about enforcement of it, in my judgment, is so slim. I'm afraid this is a pause in the action here in a larger struggle, which, frankly, just in the end has to result in the mullahs being removed from power.
Yeah. Senator Torricelli and Ali Reza, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate your time.
Thank you
so much.